أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. Madam Chair, Commissioners, Lead Counsel, Assistant Counsel, viewers and listeners, members of the press, good morning. Welcome back again for our daily proceedings of this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters. Without further ado, I have the honor to yield the floor to Madam Chair for our next item on our today's agenda. Madam Chair, over to you.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I'll call on Honorable Sila to lead us in Muslim prayers, and I'll call on Mr. Senghor to lead us in Christian prayers. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يأتون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما صلى الله تعالى عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما برحمة اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما
Lord, you are our helper. In you we seek refuge. Give us protection against the snare of the fowler, against the snare of the enemy. Lord, give us wisdom and guide us through our proceedings. Help us to adequately execute our function in today's proceedings. In Jesus' name, amen.
Can the registrar call the witness?
Morning. Good morning, Mr. Witness. Mr. Witness, you can place your envelope on the table. Good morning. Welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and Related Matters. Mr. Witness, what is your religion? Your religion. You are a Muslim. In which language do you wish to make your testimony? In which language do you wish to make your testimony?
English.
English. Can you speak into the mic, please?
Oh, sorry, thank you.
Okay. Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
Holy Quran.
Madam Chair, the witness wishes to swear by the Holy Quran. Okay, you can hold on to the Holy Quran and then repeat after me. I, Alaji Sise,
Ansumana Bayo.
okay, Ansumana Bayi,
Ansumana Bayo.
Ansumana Bayo, do swear that
Do swear that
I'll speak the truth,
I will speak the truth,
whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
nothing but.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over the witness to you for us to proceed.
Good morning, Mr. Bayo.
Morning.
You're welcome. Did you hear me, Mr. Bayo?
I'm not.
Good morning, Mr. Bayo.
Morning. Good
Yes.
morning.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Council, can we proceed?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Good morning, Honorable Commissioners. Good morning, Mr. Bayo.
Good morning.
Please tell the Commission your names.
My name is Ansumana Bayo,
What is your address?
Latrikunda Sabiji.
In 2018, you served as the ward councillor for Latrikunda, am I right?
Yes. Yes.
And do you remember making a statement with the investigators?
Yes, I have remembered.
Your statement will be provided to you. You can go through it and confirm if that was the statement you made with the investigators.
Thank you.
Was that the statement you made to the investigators?
Yes, that's the statement.
That is your telephone number and the date of birth is accurate as well.
Yeah, the telephone number is correct.
Okay.
And the date of birth is also correct.
All right.
Yeah, the only thing
That's your signature.
yes, the only thing, yes, that's my signature is correct. The only thing I observed here is if the commission would permit for me to amend only one statement here, which is year, instead
Of which page?
it's like yes, the second page.
Which paragraph and what date, please?
Where it reads on the issue of the word allocation, the year 2018,
Paragraph 3.
paragraph 3.
Yes.
Yes, instead of 2018 and 19, it should have been 2020, 2021, and 2022.
And 2022.
Yes, please.
So you want to amend the 2018 and 19 to be off and add 2022 because
As-
2020 and 2021 are already there.
Okay, yes, only 18 and 19.
Should go off.
Yes.
And ANSUMANA BAYO dated the 11th day of September 2024. And an amendment has been made on page 2, paragraph 3, into evidence as an exhibit, the statement as amended.
The witness statement dated the 11th of September 2024, made by ANSUMANA BAYO, and amended, is hereby admitted in evidence as an exhibit, and it is marked as LGC/AB/KMC/001.
As the commission pleases. Mr. Bayo, could you kindly tell us, as of 2018, what were you doing?
In terms of
2018, what were you? 2018, you joined Kanifing.
I joined Kanifing municipality
Thank you.
as a ward councillor.
Okay. As a ward councillor of which ward?
Latrikunda Savage.
And what was your role as a ward councillor of Latrikunda Savage?
Okay, during this period, my role as a councillor of the ward was to serve my community with services that they need from me as a councillor. Services like I have mentioned in my statement that I was engaged on road rehabilitation and also street lights and also giving support to the youth in terms of sports.
Okay.
And also,
So, please go on.
And other ward activities.
Such as? Mr. Bayo will require you to speak a little louder.
Okay, all right.
And into the mic.
Okay.
So how were you serving your people? Do you have ward development committee?
Yes, I have a ward development committee.
So how were you liaising between the ward development committee and the council?
Yeah, sometimes we do have meetings.
Okay.
Yeah. And if also there is any activity at council, I will make sure that they are involved.
Okay. Then you have ward development plan.
Yes, we've drafted a ward development plan in 2018.
You've drafted it.
Yeah, the ward development committee.
So how do you, were you submitting requests to council?
The ward development plan?
Committees?
Yes, because this committee was set up by the Department of Community Development.
Okay.
Yeah, they were the one that comes to our ward to set up the sub-ward committees first. Then after that, the ward development committee comes.
Okay. So how were you, like I asked a question before, how were you liaising between your community and KMC, and how was some of these activities that you just mentioned here, how were you relaying that to KMC, and how do you receive some of this support or allocations to get those activities done?
Yeah, at committee level, whenever we have a committee meeting, and whatever comes out of the meeting, we do write requests to the council for support.
Okay. Now you'll be provided with a pen and a paper. You can note down some of the documents will require you to provide. You can provide us with the ward development committee, ward development plan, the request sent for some of these activities that were funded by KMC, by the council.
Okay.
Ward development plan. And the request sent to the council for the funding of the activities that you mentioned.
Yes, I have them too here.
Yes. Now we'll move to the next issue. During your time as a councillor for Latrikunda Sabiji, or during your time you serve as a councillor at KMC, which committees do you serve in?
Okay, I served as chairman for Agriculture Committee.
Okay, how functional is this committee?
All right, sometimes we do have our committees meetings every month. And during these meetings, we will discuss anything concerning about agriculture.
Were you meeting with the Farmers Association?
Some time ago, we have once invited them to attend our meeting after they sent a request to council.
Okay.
For support.
Okay, for support on what? How were you serving these farmers as the chairman of the Agriculture Committee?
All right. During my tenure in office as the chairman of Agriculture Committee, we used to write a request for site visit to go and see the location of some of these farmers or women gardens
Okay, so
within the municipality.
okay. Upon doing that, you always have report for these site visits.
Yes, because we have experts in our committees.
Okay, you can provide us with the reports of these site visits of the agricultural sites that you visited, and you can also provide us with the requests made for support for the farmers.
No, I said the how to call it Young Female Farmers
Young
Association.
Female Farmers
Yes,
Association.
they have written a request to council.
Or they have written a request.
A request, yes, to council.
But they were working with you because you had to serve them.
Actually, what I could remember was that they've made a request once, and this request was geared towards the revitalization of school gardening program.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Aside from helping Young Female Farmers Association, are there any other association or help rendered to the farmers within the KMC?
yes, if my memory serves me right,
Okay.
there was a time when Baka Women Garden were given a support of $44,000
Okay.
for fertilizer.
Okay. So all this support rendered to different farmers associations or group.
And also Bakote Women Garden.
Okay. And for all of these activities to these farmers associations or groups, you were keeping records of the activities.
I think that
We have reports on all of it, the activities that you executed.
Yeah, I think the director of admin will be responsible of that because
Now,
it's
as
part
the
of our
chairman,
committee.
even if a report is prepared by somebody else, it has to pass through you, or they need to give you a copy, or you need to have you're in the picture because you are the chairperson of the agricultural subcommittee and you are liaising with these people, right?
Yes.
So this support cannot pass you and just go to the council straight. You are the counselor in between. You're like the mediator, right?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. So even if it's with the admin, we will require you to kindly provide the records or the reports made on these various activities that took place.
Okay.
You can note it down.
All right. I've liaised with Clark.
Yes, you can note it down that we need reports of these various activities that took place in.
Okay.
So giving us the achievements, what were the challenges of this subcommittee, agricultural subcommittee?
Okay. The challenges we do have sometimes is sometimes it's not easy because as a committee we decide on how to render support together. So due to some financial constraints, we cannot support all. But during my time, those that we were able to support are these people.
So how were you able to support? Do you elect from the ones you can and you cannot? What are the criteria of rendering services to these various farmers associations or groups?
Yeah, it's based on their request.
On each request.
Yeah, on each request. Not all requests are funded, but we see what we can do and then we support that.
Okay. So the agricultural subcommittee, is it the only committee that you serve in during your tenure?
Yes.
So
We work with, how to call it, farmers. You know, agriculture and farmers rep are different, but we all are in the same committee. Yes.
Okay, so from what period do you serve as the chairman of this agricultural subcommittee?
Yes, since 2018 to the end of our term.
Okay. Now, just to be clear, were you part of the councillors that benefited from the ward allocations?
Yes.
So the ward allocations are different from the supports, the request of supports that you have, because you made mention of 44,000. That's a separate request for support.
Yeah, that is agriculture for Baka Women Garden.
All right.
Yes.
So, how much fund did your ward benefited from the ward allocations that were
Okay.
disbursed?
As I said, there is a place around Tabokoto, which was an illegal dumping site, and this dump site was cleared by council. So that was part of request that my committee have made a request to council, and they have cleared the dump site.
At where?
Tabokoto.
Okay, that should be under environment and sanitation.
Yes.
So how did your committee took part in this?
Well, it was discussed at ward committee level, and later it was taken to council for that place to be cleared, because the residents around that area, even the smell disturbs them very well, because it's like the residents of that area used to dump their refuse there. So, and then during my site visits, I come to understand that this is definitely harming them or is disturbing them.
Okay, so
Yeah.
how did you took part in this activity?
Yeah, it's to write a request for council to come and clear it.
Okay, you made a request for that to be cleared.
It's the committee, not me.
The environment and
Sanitation
committee.
Yes.
Are there any questions for the witness before I move to the next issue? Any of the questions? Okay, Mr. Bayo, you have it in your statement that you visited the market within the municipality.
Yes, in 2018.
In 2018.
Yes.
Which markets did you visit?
My market first, Latrikunda Sapiti.
Okay, was that a different exercise from the exercise that all councillors took part in?
Yes, that was the exercise.
It's the same exercise.
It's the same exercise.
Okay, so the first day you went to your ward market. That's Latrikunda Sabiti.
That's Latrikunda Sabiti. Yes.
That was for the first day.
That was the first day. Yes.
But we have evidence that the first day all the councillors met at Serekunda market.
Not all of them come to the market Latrikunda Sabiti. Not all of them.
No, not Latrikunda Sabiti.
Yeah.
At Serekunda.
At Serekunda, I can remember that we've been there also.
I beg your pardon? That time what?
I said I could remember that we went there also.
The first day of this market exercise.
The first day was Latrikunda Sabiti market.
The dynamics of this market exercises. We have it in evidence yesterday. that Lamin Chombanjaju stated that the market exercise first took place at Serekunda Market where all the councillors were present. So if you're giving evidence that the first day the market exercise took place at Latikunda Sabiji, so which one are we to believe?
Yeah, that's the one I can remember.
That you took part in?
And yes, in Latikunda Savage.
Okay. So how long was this market exercise?
I think this lasts around 24 days, something like that.
So were you working alone or you were in teams?
Yeah, it is in groups.
Okay, who headed your group?
As far as I'm the ward councillor for Latikunda Savage, I headed that one.
The rest of the members in that team, who was the next person in that team?
Yeah, I could remember that we were three that particular day.
As in the first day?
Yeah, the first day, because maybe others went to other areas, but what I can remember is my market.
Okay, tell me the rest of your team members.
Yeah, Lamin was there.
Lamin.
The councillor for Abuko and the Fajikunda was there.
Yes, kindly give me their names.
That is Lamin Dibba.
Okay.
And the Baba Jabi.
And who?
Baba Jabi for Fajikunda.
Baba Jabi.
Yes.
So these were the people that you were working with?
Yeah, that's the ones I can remember.
And were you marking any attendance list for the days you're present?
Yeah, it was on a sheet paper, but finally, when after the exercise was concluded, then we all signed on one sheet.
Okay, so the previous one that you were marking the attendance on, who was in custody of it?
Who was it?
Who was in custody of the attendance list that you previously signed before the signing the main one?
Yeah, I think the chairman for agriculture, for finance was responsible.
No, in your team,
Yeah.
headed by yourself,
Yes.
who was the one keeping records of the attendance list?
Yeah, that particular day, myself, Baba Jabe, and Lamin, is only three of us.
I understand. And you said it was headed by
myself, yes. So,
yes. So who will normally mark this? Who will normally have this attendance list to mark that today you're present, and what observations, if any, was done?
yeah, what I can remember is we all sign and then we give it to
the finance department.
Yes, that's what I can remember.
Then you sign the main one.
Yeah, then later on, after the exercise, then we sign.
Yes, I understand. I believe you did not understand my point. The group was headed by yourself.
Yes.
Who was in custody of the attendance list that you were signing as your team? The whole team were signing something.
Yes, it's paper.
Paper, yes. Who was in custody of that paper? Who was having it?
Yeah, I cannot remember the name of the person, but I believe that we all sign and then we give it to the chairman of finance.
But you were not many. You just mentioned only three of you.
Yes.
But you don't know who was having the attendance list. But you know you were signing this attendance list.
Yes, I remember we were signing it.
So who normally gives it out for you to sign it?
Well, I think it's the chairman for finance.
Who is the chairman for finance?
It's Kalinding South Council.
And what is his name?
It's Karamo Sise.
He's the one that will bring the attendance paper list to you every day for you to sign?
Yeah, he was in charge of all. He was the one that was in charge of all.
So every day for this market exercise for about 24, 25 days, like you mentioned earlier, Mr. Karamo Sise will come to you and give you an attendance list on a paper for you to sign.
Yes.
Okay. Then at the end of the exercise, you sign one big one again.
One big one, yes.
So how long did you, specifically, how long did you participate in this exercise?
Yeah, I said 24 days.
And you participated for all 24 days on a stretch?
Yeah, if my memory serves me right, I think so, yes.
Okay. And you also received the honorarium of $10,000.
Yes.
Now, do you have report on this exercise as you were the head of your team? Do you prepare any report for this market exercise?
Well, I actually don't prepare the report, but the Councillor for Finance Committee prepared.
Who is the Councillor for Finance Committee again?
It's Karamo Sise.
No, but Mr. Karamo wasn't present at Latikunda Sabeji, so how was he supposed to prepare a report on your behalf? If you, do you understand what I
understand what you said.
Yes. It was a team of 3. You were the ones that were present at that Latikunda Sabeji market, going there for almost 25 days. So how did Mr. Karamo Sise prepare a report on your behalf when he's not present at the market?
Yeah, he was not present in my market, but he was the one that was given the tax to prepare a report.
Then
for the whole activity.
Okay. Were you reporting to Mr. Karamo Sise as the head of your team? Were you reporting to Mr. Karamo Sise?
Yeah, actually, the whole activity was reported to him, and then he finally make a report.
No, I understand the whole activity was reported to him. That will be stated by the ones that did it. I'm asking you now, as the head of your team at Latikunda Sabije, were you reporting to Mr. Karamo Sise after your findings at the market or observations at the market?
Yes, I do report to him.
Okay, what was the purpose of this exercise?
Yeah, the purpose of the exercise was, as a newly elected councillor, we were not familiar with revenue earning or revenue lines of council, and also to know the conditions of the vendors in the market and what facilities they are entitled to.
Okay.
All these are issues that we have been looking into.
Okay.
Yes.
And you were doing that all by yourself. When you have market revenue collectors, you have market mistresses, you have market masters who could have done that job, or otherwise the market subcommittee. But this was designed specifically for councillors for an understanding of what a revenue line, or for a spot to somehow create some sort of honorarium.
No, honorarium can only be received after training.
After training.
After training.
No, but this 10,000, it states 10,000 honorarium for market exercise, and you even mention it here.
Maybe that is an oversight, but actually honorarium is always received after we have training.
So how would you define this one? This 10,000 that you receive after this market exercise, how would you call that money that you receive?
Yeah, that one, it could be also part of, I cannot call it actually training, but it's another exercise that would let us know.
Unnecessary exercise.
Not unnecessary exercise, but
so, okay, you mentioned that you were reporting to Mr. Karamo Sise. How were you reporting to Mr. Karamo Sise?
Well, after every activity, Then he finally prepared a report because he will always remember that we are always in the market during this time.
Okay.
Yes.
The question is, how were you as head of your team reporting to Mr. Karamosise?
Karamo, not every day I report to him. Not
Okay.
every day. Yes.
How were you reporting? How often? How were you reporting to Mr. Karamosise?
Yeah, the only way.
Were you writing anything down? Is it something written?
No, we are not writing.
It was all
anything.
verbal.
Yes, it was all verbal.
And you still want to call this exercise a legit one?
Yeah, because I feel that we are local government authorities.
Yeah.
And it is also part of our responsibility to know how revenue is generated.
Part of your responsibility, then you shouldn't get separate paid. Part of your responsibility is for you to know what's going on in your ward market, but you're not supposed to get paid for it. Because there are people responsible for these markets. If you want to know about the revenue, you consult the market manager. The market mistresses were there. The revenue collectors were there.
Yes, we believe those.
And the markets committee are also there.
Yes, I believe yes, all of those are there.
Yes.
But it is also.
And it is also part of your responsibility to know what is going on at your market, but not to organize a separate, will I call it, supposed exercise that to other council it exists, to other council it doesn't exist, in order to receive 10,000 that you don't even know where to categorize it, whether an honorarium or whether an allowance.
Yeah, I think this honorarium we always receive it after training.
Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Bayo.
Yes.
You have stated in your statement that the councillors received honorarium from the paying out cashier for Toba's feast. And you also recall that you were paid 5,000 for Muslim feast in 2019. So this was a consistent payment for the Muslim feast. You receive 10,000 each time there is Muslim feast activity.
No.
Is it a one-off payment?
Only once.
Only once you received the payment?
If I remember me right, yes, I think in 2018.
And how many times did you receive the 5,000?
That one also, if I can remember, I think it's once.
Now, how many times did you receive your ward allocation? You received it in 2019?
No. 2020.
2021 and 2022?
Yes.
So in 2019, you did not receive your...
No, that was COVID year.
You have been asked to provide evidence on how you expended 2020, 2021, and 2022 monies that were allocated to you. For 2020, how much was given to you?
2020, 100,000.
2021, how much was given to you?
100,000.
2022, how much was given to you?
200,000. Making a total of 400,000. Please
provide us with evidence of how
Yes.
you expended this money.
We have done our retirement to council.
Council, you may proceed.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Mr. Bayo, you have it in your statement that you traveled to Senegal on a trip with the Director of Planning and the CEO at the time, Seynabou Martin Sonko. A study tour. What sort of study tour did you travel to Senegal for?
Yes, I remember I traveled to Senegal in 2021 with the Director of Planning and the former CEO.
Yes.
For a week.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell us about the purpose of that trip.
Yeah, the purpose of the trip was a study tour. And
what sort of study?
Yeah. When we reach in Senegal, we have visited so many places, and also this that visit was purposely for how to call it was a study tour, and when we reached there,
Study of what?
study of in terms of development.
Okay.
Yes.
Development of what? Specifically.
Infrastructure, and also their working system.
Okay.
Uh,
What exactly was your role in that travel or in that trip? What was your role?
yeah,
I would understand if it's study tour, development, infrastructure, director of planning should definitely be there. But you, in your capacity, as what and for what purpose?
yeah. For me, I was there to observe and to monitor and to learn. Yeah, and to have experience.
You will agree with me that you being part of that trip was not important.
Really?
Was it in relation to agriculture?
Well, we haven't visited agricultural sites.
Then there was no point of you being there. All right?
Maybe that's your opinion.
Okay, what's your opinion?
My opinion is I have visited places where canal. We have visited that place, and I have really seen how the work that was done there.
Mr. Sabai,
Yes.
I believe maybe you don't understand Council's question. You said you were the chair of the Agricultural Committee,
Yes.
and you said this was a study tour.
Yes.
The relevance of your visit vis-a-vis, the area of concern that you deal with at the council,
Yes.
being the chair of the Agricultural Committee.
Yes.
That is what is being asked. How relevant was it in you participating on this trip? That is the question.
Yes. Sometimes.
If I may put it this way, was it just an opportunity to allow you to have a per diem? Is that not the reason behind you participating in that study tour?
No, that was not the reason.
That is not that.
That was
So now tell us what is the relevance of your attending?
the relevance
And
of
how when you came back, how did it impact? You understand? Did you have a report that you presented to the council for what you have seen or done in Dakar?
Yeah, actually, not me who should make the report. As far as the CEO, it was there, and also the director of planning also was there. I think these are the people who are in the best position to give a report. Yes.
Now, what were the takeaways that you had from the trip?
From the trip?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. I have seen something there that really increased my experience and my knowledge about the site places that I have visited.
What is the experience that you had? What experience did you have?
Yes, we have visited how to call it, the mayor of how to call it something file Salam. Gejawai, we visited Gejawai, we visited Mbu, and also we have visited some of the new buildings around how to call it, that wrong point. So the infrastructure and also the canals, if that can be replicated in the Gambia here, that will be very good, honestly.
Council.
Thank you. Now, Mr. Bayo, the program was fully sponsored by UNOPS.
UNOPS.
Fully sponsored.
Yes.
Accommodation, feeding, and everything.
Yes.
But yet you receive a per diem of 70,000.
Yes.
Do you know that was wrong?
Yeah, I think I was thinking that it was paid by UNOPS.
But now you know it is wrong? If it's fully funded, what would you need the per diem for? Do you know what the per diem is used for?
No, I don't know.
You don't know, but you just receive.
Yeah, as I said, I was thinking that it was paid by UNOPS.
You were thinking that what?
The per diem was paid by UNOPS. That's what was my belief.
The per diem was paid by UNOPS.
Yes.
Did you go to UNOPS to receive the 70,000? Did you receive the 70,000 from UNOPS?
No.
Sorry, UNOPS.
No.
Where did you receive the 70,000 from?
At council.
Council.
Yes.
Definitely paid by council.
Yeah, maybe if I find out, maybe I will come to know that it's paid by council.
And you know it wasn't right. Or you're now knowing it wasn't right. If it's fully funded, you're not entitled to per diem, but instead clearance and incidental.
No, UNOPS could pay the money to council and council pay it to us. That could be possible.
UNOPS paid it to council.
I say,
did you find out if that was the case?
No, I did not find out. But I'm saying that if that could be possible.
UNOPS will not give it to it's an UN organization. They don't give. If you're to receive any payment, you receive it from them. So even if you receive it from UNOPS, but through council.
Yeah, I said that's what I was.
That's what you believe.
Yes.
Okay.
But I never think that is council money.
You never believe it's council money.
Yes.
And it's called per diem. A voucher was raised. You signed all that. Council paid you 1 week per diem for 70,000.
Yes.
Do you now know?
Maybe I may know it now, but I don't know that before.
I beg your pardon. You did not what?
I said I did not know that before.
Okay. Aside any other question for this witness, that will be all for this witness, Madam Chair.
Mr. Bayo, thank you so much for coming. And if there should be any need to call you to clarify any issue for us, we will do so.
Thank you.
Once again, thank you for coming.
Okay.
And you are discharged.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Please call in the next witness.
Good morning, Mr. Witness. Just face the camera there. Good morning and welcome to this Commission of Inquiry to Local Government Councils and Related Matters.
Thank you.
Mr. Witness, what is your religion?
Okay.
Your religion, what is yours? In which language do you wish to make your testimony?
English.
English. Okay. Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
Affirmation.
Affirmation. Okay, Madam Chair, the witness wishes to make an affirmation.
Okay.
Use your right hand, raise your right hand into the air and repeat after me. I, Lamin Dibba, do solemnly, sincerely, and truly declare and affirm that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over the witness to follow the process.
Good morning, Mr. Dibba.
Good morning.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
Council, can you proceed?
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Dibba.
Good morning.
Please tell the commission your names.
My name is Lamin Dibba.
Where do you live?
Bakau.
Do you remember making a statement with the investigators?
Of course, I remember making a statement to the investigators.
We'll provide you with your statement. You can kindly go through it and confirm if that was the statement you made.
Okay. That's the statement, okay. I have the copy. Yeah, exactly. This is a statement, exact statement.
That is your telephone number and date of birth. Everything is accurate.
Everything is correct.
Madam Chair, we apply to tender the statement of Mr. Lamin Dibba dated 11th September 2024 into evidence as an exhibit.
Okay.
The witness statement dated the 11th of September 2024 made by Lamin Dibba is hereby admitted in evidence as an exhibit and it is marked as LD/KMC/001.
As the commission pleases. Mr. Dibba, as of 2018, you are ward councillor of which ward?
Old Bako Cape One ward.
What was your responsibility at the time?
As a councillor, my responsibilities are, representing my people at the council and taking their concerns, what is affecting us in our ward, like if you come in terms of the, development, waste management, market issues, and so on. So these are, I'm between my ward and the council. So whatever concern they have, it will raise on me through the ward development committee, then I to go to the council to discuss, to see how best we can able to solve those issues.
Do you have the ward development plan?
Yes, we have ward development committee. Through that ward development committee, that's why the issues are discussed. But not only the councillors will be able to identify some of these issues, but it's through the ward development committee.
Now, could you note it down that we need the ward development plan of your ward?
I have it here. I have ward development plan of my ward. It's here.
Thank you. May we please have a look at it?
Can I take it out? Okay.
Where you've been sending requests as well?
That's the development plan.
I've seen for 2018. Do you have the one for 2019 and 2022? I've seen 2018, 2020, and 2021.
Okay.
You can note it down. You provide us with 2019,
2019.
2022, 2019 and 2022.
2019 and 2022. Okay.
Yeah. Chair, we apply to tender the 3 ward development plans of the witness for 2018, 2020, and 2021 into evidence as an exhibit.
Mr. Dibba,
Yes.
one of the documents, the one which says Kanifi Municipal Council Community Outreach Sensitization.
Yeah.
These are I think it's KMC bylaws for 2020. Is that correct?
Yeah, in fact, that's one should not be there.
Yes. So wait, let me finish. And then you have 2018 and 2021.
2018, 2021.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the action plan
Okay.
for your work.
Okay.
Is that correct?
Yes.
So you will be providing us with
2019
2019
and 2020, 2022.
and 2022.
Okay.
Yes. The Kanifi Municipal Council Ward Old Backhouse Stroke Key Point Community Action Plan developed in November 2018, and the CAP summaries for KMC Community Action Plan 2021, ward name Old Bakau Ward. These 2 documents are admitted together as exhibits in evidence, and they are marked as LGC/LD/KMC/002.
As the commission pleases.
We will return the Community Outreach Sensitization KMC bylaws 2020.
Okay.
Noted.
Please proceed, Council.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Mr. Dibba, during your tenure, which of the committees or subcommittees did you serve in?
Yeah, I was I'm the Environment Committee Chair, 2018 up to date, and then part of the Bali Committee, World Waste.
As a member?
Yes. As a member, yeah, as a member.
As a chairperson of
Environment and Sanitation.
As a chairperson,
yes.
What were your achievements and what were the challenges of this subcommittee?
Okay, in fact, these subcommittees, we have a lot of...
Please. I said, briefly give us the achievements made.
Okay, we have, I think the achievement is a lot. We have a lot of achievements since I became the chairman of the Environment Sanitations.
When did you?
Because, you know, we have a lot of environmental challenges. You know, when we came in as a councillor, a lot of environment challenges. When you look at the environments are all messed up with the legal downside, drains are all buried, floodings are always problems, especially during rainy seasons. And then even the markets, like my example of my Bakau market was part of it. All right, if you go to Bakau market, you know, even the women's abandon the market, they prefer to come to Serekunda instead of using the Bakau market because of the environmental situations. All right, and then when you look at our backyard also, like, you know, Bakau and other places, like, you know, Ibo Town, Farokono, all right, Talindings, Bakau, Farokono, and even my own backyard, there was a huge, big illegal dumps. So these are all challenges that we have. But thank God, at least with the intervention of the Environment Committee and the activities of the Environment Committee, we were able to make sure that all those areas have been taken care of, not 100%, but at least we achieved 60 to 65% of it.
And you have reports of these achievements?
Whether you can have the report of those achievements. Yes, I have my, you know, some of the report and updates that I give to the, you know, council, general councils. They are here.
Okay, can we have a look at some of the reports made during your tenure?
I have some. This one is the 2021. The summary report of our activities is here. The full report is there. What I learned that, you know, you asked the Kajali Jane, the former acting CEO, to bring those reports to you. So, but the full report is there. This is 2021. The summary report of our activities is here.
Registrar, can I please have the report? How many reports do you have there?
I'm trying to look at it. This one is activity plan summary and budget for KMC environment sanitations, the review of the legals and the policy framework.
I believe that was the one that was returned to you.
Yeah. It's here. It is not completed, though we are on it, then that concerned with the COVID, we are not able to complete these ones.
Sorry, I beg your pardon. Okay, what did you just say? If it's not complete, what?
All right, this was activities plan for environment sanitation. That's the legal review of the legal and the
Mr. Dibba, please speak into the mic.
Review of the legals and the policy framework.
Okay.
Right. This one is
sorry, Mr. Dibba, you are going too fast.
Okay. Sorry.
And we are not hearing anything that you are saying.
Okay. All right.
You are reading from the book.
Okay.
Can you hold on, please?
Okay. Yes.
Please take your time and explain to us so that we can hear you.
No problem.
And we understand what you are saying.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you refer to the documents.
Okay.
You will hand it over to the registrar, who will give it to council to check. And then whatever we need to admit, we believe can be relevant, we will take it.
Okay, no problem.
And then
All right.
we'll admit them.
Okay.
All right.
I said the activity plan summary and budget for KMC Environment Sanitation Committee. Review of illegal and policy framework. That's these documents. That was not completed. All right. That was not completed.
Who is the person that made that document?
We are, as a committee, we believe that it's part of our TOR to review of the council activity plan for the waste management and the environment sanitations.
No, I'm asking you. I said for that report.
Yeah.
Who is the author of that report?
These are the committees. The committees.
This is your committee.
Yeah, that's my committee. Yes.
That drafted that report.
Yeah.
Is it a final report?
No. It's not yet.
It's not a final.
It's not final one. Yes.
Then what you will do is you put it aside.
Okay.
And go back to check to find the final report.
No problem.
Which you will bring for us to see.
All right. So this one is the Environment and Sanitation Committee having having met earlier to discuss on the recommendation update agreed to the following. That this one.
It's a complete.
Yeah, this one is the report that was already presented to the General Council.
Okay.
All right. This other one also. Okay, the same. Okay, this one is Carnival Municipal Council monitoring team. The drain cleaning exercise, excavation, monitoring report. This one. Okay. Environment Sanitation Committee update. This one is summary of the Environment Sanitation Committee visit to illegal dumps within the municipality. I think these are the ones I have as of now.
May I please have the documents? Madam Chair, we apply to tender the following documents. A document dated 8 February, subject Environment and Sanitation Committee update recommendation. A Carnival Municipal Council monitoring team drainage cleaning and excavation monitoring report. Signed by Councilor Mr. Lamin Dibba, head of monitoring team. That's phase 1. The phase 2 of the same drainage cleaning and excavation report. Signed by the witness, Mr. Lamin Dibba, head of monitoring team. And another document dated the 23rd May 2019, subject Environment and Sanitation Committee update. Summary of Environment and Sanitation Committee visit to illegal dump sites within the Carnival municipality. For this one, I haven't seen the author or the signature of any person.
It's a committee report.
It's a committee.
Yeah.
Okay, that's for the summary and environment.
Exactly.
Okay, all into evidence as an exhibit.
Period under review.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the only reports you have?
Yeah, as of now, these are the only report I have.
This is the only reports you have
Yes.
for the period under review, that is 2018 to January 2023.
Yeah, that's the report I have. Unless maybe I search for, but these are the ones I have as of now.
The summary of Environment and Sanitation Committee, is this attached to the phase 1 and phase 2 monitoring report?
Yes.
All right. The Carnival Municipal Council monitoring team, drain cleaning and excavation monitoring report, phase 1 and phase 2. The Carnival Municipal Council monitoring team, drain cleaning and excavation monitoring report, also phase 1 and 2. Is this not a copy, Mr. Sorry? Is this not a copy of
Can I see?
Yes, we will give you the copy.
Okay, okay.
And we retain the original.
Okay.
Let me take this again. The Carnival Municipal Council monitoring team, drain cleaning and excavation monitoring report, phase 1 and phase 2. And attached to this monitoring report is the summary of the Environment and Sanitation Committee visit to illegal dump sites within the municipality. A memo dated the 8th of February 2021. It emanated from the chairman, Environment and Sanitation Committee, and it is copied. It is referred to the Lord Mayor and copied to the acting CEO and filed with the subject Environment and Sanitation Committee update / recommendation. A memo dated the 23rd of May 2019. It emanated from the chairman, Environment and Sanitation Committee, and it is addressed to the Lord Mayor, KMC, and the file is copied. It has the subject Environment and Sanitation Committee update. These documents are admitted in a bundle together as exhibit in evidence, and they are marked as LD/KMC/003.
As the commission pleases. Mr. Dibba, who was the chairperson of the waste truck subcommittee?
Then it was the former deputy of Musaba was the chairperson.
How functional were this committee?
The committee is, is very good. It's functional. And still now the committee is still existing, but it's always chaired by the deputy mayor.
How often were they having
Because
meetings?
the committee's exercise oversight function of the trucks. All right, in case when they have a breakdown, if they are stuck somewhere, and sometimes some of the collectors, some of the truck doesn't go to collect the neighbor's wood, or sometimes because every truck have a route. All right, and every ward divided into sub-ward, and this sub-ward they have their day. Sometimes the committee receive the report from the wards, from the various wards that the truck has not been meeting or has not been visiting our area to collect the waste. So when that report comes to us, then we took the report to the committee and discuss it.
Were there challenges?
Well, the challenges are sometimes when you have the breakdown, sometimes the truck will stay for some time without going for collections.
For the committee.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the challenges we have. That's what I'm saying. And when that happens, also sometimes you have the reserve truck. This reserve truck will be deployed. But sometimes when the trucks have when two war trucks have grounded down, so only one reserve truck cannot serve these two trucks. So that matter also have to come to the committee. So we make a way so that all these war that truck are grounded down can able to benefit from the waste from the collections.
Okay. How often were these meetings held by the waste truck subcommittee?
Well, sometimes it might be once in a month, unless we have emergency.
Okay.
Yes.
Did your ward benefit from ward allocations?
Yes, my ward benefit from the ward allocation.
How much funds were disbursed to your ward?
I think that 2020, that is 100,000, 2021, 100,000, 2022, 100,000, 300,000.
And were you making retirements for these fundings?
My retirements are here with me.
May we please have the retirements for the
Okay.
years that you just stated?
All right.
Do you have it from 2018? Or it started in 2020?
No, it started from 2020. This one is a retirement. Let me see. Well, this is 2021. This. I'll copy these ones. It's 2021. This is for this one, sir. Yes, these are the three.
Do you have allocation for 2022? They have funds.
2022, this occasion was on 3 times.
That was for 2020, 2021, and 2023.
Yeah, allocations, 2022, no, we don't have. I don't have any allocation for 2022.
Mr. Dibba, you're speaking a little faster. I did not even get.
Okay, sorry for that. I said
Yes.
the allocation was done 3 times.
Yes.
That is 2020,
Yes.
2021, 2022. We don't have any allocations until 2023. 20 is anyway. It's 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah.
Okay. Madam Chair, we applied to tender the funds retirement for the year 2020, 2021, and 2023 into evidence as an exhibit.
Yes.
The receipts that are attached to this invoice.
Yes.
The invoice, is it in relation to the attached receipt?
Yes.
As to the program activities?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, yeah.
All right. An invoice dated the 28th of May 2021 with invoice number 177 with the description Caterpillar D8.
Yes.
With its supporting documents.
Supporting Bako football field, Bigo football field.
The second document is the retirement of funds allocated to Old Bakau Stroke Cape Point Ward in the tune of 100,000. And the last document is a memo dated the 23rd of April 2021. It emanated from the Clerk of Council, addressed to the Chief Executive Officer, and it is copied to the Lord Mayor on file. It has subject retirement of WDC funds. It is signed by Usman Gay. These three documents are admitted in a bundle together as exhibit in evidence, and they are marked as LGC/LD/KMC/004.
As the commission pleases. Mr. Dibba, do you have WDC account?
Yeah, double digital account are there. That's where this one come from.
Okay, you can provide the account number to the registrar.
I don't have the account number because I'm not a signatory to the account.
I understand.
Yeah, so maybe you can, that can be get from the either finance department can have it at the council. The finance manager or director of finance can able to have can list with the bank to provide that bank account.
Mr. Dibba?
Yes.
It will require you to get the account number from the finance department, and you can submit it to the registrar.
No problem. Yes, I talked to the finance department to provide that account number for me.
I beg your pardon, registrar.
I said I'll talk to the finance department to provide the account number for me. Then I'll
account for your ward.
No problem.
In connection to your ward. That's why we require you to provide us with a WDC account. You can provide it not now because you already mentioned that you don't have it here.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Find out about the WDC account with Ajib.
Okay.
Provide it to the registrar of the commission.
Okay.
You understand?
All right.
Thank you. Are there any questions for the witness regarding what we dealt with before I move to the next issue? Mr. Dibba, did you take part in the market exercise?
Yes, I took part.
You took part in the exercise?
Yes.
How long was this exercise? 24
days.
Which market were you attached to?
I was in Bakau Market, Newtown Market, Old Joseph Market, and Carnifin Estate Market.
And how long for each market?
All right, Bakau Market, we spent, we are group. All right, we spent more days in Bakau Market and all this market.
Who were you with at Bakau Market? Were you working alone or?
No. I am not working alone.
Okay.
I'm with my team and the one leading the team.
You were the one leading the team?
I'm the one leading the team.
Okay, who were part of your team?
My team's members are Binta Jana Jallo.
I beg your pardon?
Binta Jana Jallo.
Okay.
The present deputy mayor was part of my team.
Who is the present deputy mayor?
Binta Jallo. Binta Jana Jallo.
Okay.
And then Bine Marong was part of my team.
Okay.
Basir Sar was a Carnifin Estate Ward Councillor. And Bajungumba Dugre.
I beg your pardon, who?
Jungumba Dugre.
Okay.
Was a Ward Councillor for Old Joshua.
Okay.
So these 5 market, that's what we visited. Bakau, Old Bakau,
Yes.
Newtown Market, Old Johnson Market, and Carnival Estates.
Okay.
Yes.
You were the only ones walking.
No, the group, the team.
As in the team.
Yes.
Only the 5 of you.
Yes.
There were no expert attached to your team.
There's no expert attached to my team.
And which market did you start with?
We start from the Bakau Market.
We have the evidence that for this market exercise, the first day of this exercise was done at Serekunda Market.
Yeah, those people saw the evidence, but me, I have a concern of my market.
Okay.
Because the reasons why I have a concern for my market, all right, I think I remember when Councillor Karamosise was here, I was giving an evidence, reference from my Bakau Market.
Okay.
All right, because Bakau Market was terrible. And when I was campaigning, always the complaints I had when I go to the market, the situation of the market.
I understand your concern.
Yes. It was,
listen to my concern.
yes.
My concern is all the councillors were present at Serekunda Market.
I was not present at Serekunda Market. I was present with my team at Bakau Market.
Thank you. That is your evidence. And
that's my evidence, yes.
So you have your concern. I have my concern. My concern was all of you councillors were present at Serekunda Market.
Okay.
Understand your concern is Bakau.
Yeah, my concern is I started with my team at Bakau Market.
Okay, so all 6 of you were walking straight up for how many days did you mention here? For how long?
24 days.
24 days.
Yes.
All of you were there for 24 days.
All of us are there for 24 days, except one person, that's Bajungo, because of his health conditions. All right.
Except who?
Bajungo, he's late now.
Okay.
Because he's not well. He cannot walk long distance because of the chest problem that he have.
Yeah.
So what I did was I told this man, now always coming to Bakau up and down, you stay and wait for us at your market. Then we'll come and meet you there. Then we can conduct this exercise. All right, because their market, his own market and the Carnival markets are not far.
Okay.
But the guys, when he walks some distance, he have to sit down because he's age and the chest.
Okay.
So I relieve him to stay at his market. Then when we meet there, we can make a final move from there.
Right.
Yes.
So how many days was spent in Bakau Market?
Bakau Market, we spent about almost 8 days.
And how many days was spent in
Newtown?
Pintajane? Yes.
Newtown is 2 days.
How many days was spent in Basirusa's market?
Basirusa's market is in fact the market was having it doesn't have that much issues.
Yes. So how many days
I could remember either 4 or 5 days. I'm not sure, but it's between.
Okay, so how many days was spent in Binemaron's market?
No, Binemaron doesn't have the market.
Oh yeah, she was
my team. She was in my team.
Okay, so in Bajungkong's market, how many days did you spend there?
Bajungkong's market, I could remember maybe it could be 4 or 5 days, something like that, because that market also doesn't have that much issues.
Okay,
so we went back to Bakau Market again.
So those were the only markets.
Yes, these are the markets that we visited.
Okay, your market 8 days. The other market 2 days, the other one 4 or 5, give or take 5 days.
I'm not sure, yes.
The last other market 5 days.
Yeah, it's been a while now.
That's about 20 days.
Yeah, we went back to Bakau Market again.
Smart. For how long?
Yeah, because the remaining 4 days, that was divided between Newtown and Bakau, but most of the days we spent at Bakau Market.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you also received the honorarium for 10,000.
Yeah, for the market exercise.
Yes.
Yes.
You receive it at the finance department.
Yes.
Okay. Now we move to the next issue. I understand that you traveled to China.
Of course.
Can you tell us the delegation and what was the purpose of the travel?
Yeah, the delegations were myself, Bamusaba, and Ajib, the sales manager of the Q Group.
Yes.
Yeah, Jim, and then later Mohamed Jajuan was there in China.
Who is Ba Mustafa?
Ba Musaba, our former deputy mayor, Musaba.
Musaba.
Yes.
And who?
Jim J. Jim.
Okay.
Yes.
Who else?
Myself.
Yes, and who?
And later, Mohamed Jah joined us in China. Meet was there.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you have it in your statement that Sheriff Njai was also part of
Yeah,
it?
Sylvia Jah was part of it. Yeah.
So do you,
So-
who funded this trip?
I don't actually know who funded the trip, but the ticket was provided by Mohamed Jah, and the per diem was paid by the council.
How many days per diem did you receive for this trip?
7 days.
Equivalent of
A
sum of
maybe 100,000 or something like that. It's a little bit above 100,000.
but the ticket was provided by Mr.
Mohamed
Jah.
Jah. Yeah.
Okay. I'll get back to it. Now you made mention of clearing of illegal dump sites.
Yes.
Mr. Dibba,
Mm-hmm.
you have made mention of the fact that there has been, you said you believe there was a report.
I said there must be a report because I'm not the head of the team.
No, what I'm
Right.
saying, I'm
Yeah.
saying based on what you have provided in your statement, you said you believe there was a report. So I just want to confirm. Did you confirm that there was a report to that effect on the outcome of the trip?
Yeah, the account of the trip, I believe the report was not decent, but I'm not the one who gave the report at the General Council. It's the deputy mayor who gave the report at the General Council because he said of the delegations.
No, what I mean
Yes.
is that you said you believe there was a report meaning a written report
Okay.
that stated what you went for, you understand, and explained the trip. So I am asking for you to confirm whether there was a report that was presented at council.
I'm not sure.
You are not sure?
No.
And nobody shared any report with you?
Nobody shared any report with me because what I remember, Bamu Saba was in the General Council and gave us and then give the report verbally. I remember that.
Not a written report.
Not a written report. And I also contribute our experience and what we have seen there in China, all right, concerning about these world waste crops.
So do you think it was necessary to have a report, a written report?
Of course, it's necessary for us to have a written report, of course.
Report. But in this circumstance, there was no written report.
No.
Council, you may proceed.
Thank you. You made mention about the illegal dump sites and drainage within the Kanifing municipality.
Exactly.
That the environment subcommittee and the director of service were taking care of. Could you tell us more about these contracts and works that were done for the clearing of these illegal?
Yes, thank you very much, Council. All right. These illegal clearing of this illegal dump and dredging of the drains. Right. As a committee, we have an emphasized functions, and we also including that is the visiting of the environmental problematic areas like the areas I mentioned before. These illegal dumps that have been created by the community and the riverine area that are, lead us at the riverine area and the condition of the drainage. So, being a committee chair, we sometimes go on tours to visit some of these areas and to see what best we can do in order to avoid such scenario to happen. So during that tour, whatever we've seen, and then we report it. We write a report and present this report to the General Council. And when we are going to for this tour, every councillor will be informed. Not the Environment Committee will just wake up and go like that. Every councillor will be informed. We are coming to your ward or this source of time. The council will wait us or may provide somebody to lead us to that area.
Okay.
Yeah, so when that happens, the council will lead us to that problem area, either illegal dumps or drains or any other matter that concerns the community. All right, from there, the committee will come back and sit down and look at the report and write a report and present the report to the General Council for adoptions. When we present the General Council for adoptions, we take our recommendations. Then from there, the service department will take it from there, and then to carry on their activities, just to exercise more oversight functions.
Okay.
Yes.
So who were the contractors that were hired for the clearing of these illegal dumps?
Well, the contractors they come to council to look for contract. When this came up, the contractors are there because they will come and look for contracts.
Yes, tell me the name of the contractors.
I don't know anyway.
But do you know Lankaramo?
I know Lankaramo Suare.
Was he part of the contractors that were?
Of course, Lang was part of the contractors. And for Lang is always having the contract in the council. He always contact the councils.
Sorry.
I say Lang we meet Lang at the council. Lang has been working with the council for quite a long time.
Yes, and
so
even
he's part of the contractors.
And as the chairperson of the Environment and Sanitation Committee, it was feasible for Lankaramo to be conducting this illegal dump clearing from various places and to be done almost every month or twice a month for him to be paid $470,000 every month?
Well, I'm not too aware of that because, awarding the contract, giving out the contract, payments are not part of my TOR.
I understand.
So I don't think SARS will be able.
But it is also part of your concern because you're part of, or you're the chairperson of the Environment and Sanitation.
Yes, my
mention.
Okay.
Excuse me. And you mentioned, and you're also a member of the waste truck subcommittee.
Yes.
You mentioned the clearing of illegal dump sites. You mentioned the challenges regarding these illegal. So it is also part of your concern as to the contractors who are doing this work and if they have the proper tools. And as for Lankaramo, he doesn't even have a tool.
Well,
no trucks.
My concern will be if the work is not done. That is supposed to be.
So your concern will not be how much money is spent for those collections.
That's not my domain.
Sorry, what?
My domains, these are the contractors, and you have the service department, you have the procurement department, and you have the finance department.
I totally understand the payment side.
Yes.
But whoever is doing or whoever is contracted to do this clearing too is part of your concern.
Well, it's supposed to be part of my concern to make sure that the job is well done.
Then is that easy?
That's what I have to be concerned for. The job to be well done. All our concern will be, as a committee chair and the environment committee, all the identified area we have identified, the problem has been addressed.
But whoever does it is not your concern.
Oh, well, that's left to the service.
I am telling you, it is your concern.
No, that's not my concern.
No, it is your concern.
How can I be concerned with that?
So whoever collects these dumps are none of your concern. Let it just be collected and let money just be disbursed to that person. That's all of your concern.
That's the committee concern to make sure that we have our environment problem is solved.
Exactly, that makes it your concern.
How much they are paid, how much they receive they are paid, and how much contract was awarded to them. It's not the mandate of my committee.
No, I'm not making that the mandate of your committee. If you listen, you'll understand.
No,
the contractors are of your concern. I'm not saying how they were hired and how they were paid.
Yes.
Do you understand now?
Okay.
Thank you. Let's move to the next issue. So how many meetings have you been attending? Sorry, trainings. The training that were conducted during Tobaski and Corrective Feast or around that period?
The training?
Yes.
Well, I can't remember unless you... Well, I think so, one or twice or something like that. The first one was conducted by, induction training was conducted by the President Attorney General.
Okay.
Yes. And then we have another trainings in which we are paid. And then another training that which we are paid.
So how much were you normally paid?
Things are 10,000, 5,000.
And these were trainings that were conducted during or around Tobaski Feast?
These
For there to be an allowance or honorarium allowance?
No, it's not honorarium allowances because when we are having our conducting training.
Mr.
Okay, yes. Okay. Thank you. Sorry. Sorry, okay.
Mr. Dibba,
Mm-hmm.
that's what you stated in your statement. That these trainings,
mm-hmm.
You can take your statement and I'll read it out to you. Second page,
Mm-hmm.
third paragraph.
Yes.
It says, on the issue of honorarium allowance to councillors during Muslim feasts, I am aware that the council will provide internal training packages twice in a year during/around feasts. All councillors and directors of their roles and responsibilities will be rewarded an honorarium allowance ranging from 5,000 to 10,000, depending on the number of days.
Okay, thank you very much. Can I come in?
Yes, you can speak.
Okay. When the interviewer asked me about this, I told them, yes, we used to have training around that time.
Around what time?
They said, I said, well, that doesn't matter. What is important, the effectiveness of the training. Whether we have the training on this time or this also time, does not matter. The matter is, when we are having our induction training, we have our induction training around that time. So that is time exactly we adopted as the training period. But not because of Tobasi is coming or Ramadan is coming, then we have got to have a training to have this money. Yes.
We have noted from the facts and from the statements that have been issued by councillors that these activities are done in order to assist the councillors during these periods because these councillors have so much social responsibility. Councillors, can I finish?
Yes.
Evidence had been led to that effect. So what the council is trying to ask is that why should the trainings be made based on the statement you have given around the package is done such that it's twice in the year during/around, quoting exactly from your statement, feast for the Tobaski and Korete. We understand that as councillors, you deserve to be trained to understand your instruments. And if you are paid for that training, it should be legal. But what we don't understand, why it should be made around the festive period. Was there any discussion at the level of council to do it around the festive period to allow you to have salibo, in other words, / honorarium? That is the fact. That is just the fact. And we got to be honest about these things. The issue is the council have prerogative in doing certain things, and you are aware of that. So if you have prerogative, you do things, you understand, in compliance with what the law has given you to do. Am I correct?
Oh, well, Madam Chair.
No, am I correct?
Can I also explain my portion of the stories about concerning about this training?
You now, am I correct?
Oh, well, yes, you are right. So can I also come in?
Yes, so it is in that context that you have been asked the question, because there are two pegs to this. You have the honorarium during festive, you had honorarium paid to you, which you said you were engaged in market exercise.
Yes.
And you have explained.
Yeah.
And we have had different analysis or evidence with respect to that. And for the training also, we have had, evidence to that effect. So that is why we are asking, you understand, why should it be around the festive periods? That is the question.
Yeah, that's what I also want to make it very clear.
Yes.
Because I know maybe you may have an, problem with the time of this training.
Yeah.
That's why it's happened this time and why it's happened this time. All right?
This is consistent.
Yeah.
Throughout the period of the review.
Yeah, that's what I'm coming.
Yes.
All right. So some of you may see that maybe because you just want to allocate money for
No,
ourselves.
remove the some of you.
Okay.
We want
Maybe,
to be clear.
Yeah, maybe the
You
commission
are giving us
the
evidence.
commission want to be clear.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is these are training that is it depends on the time we have, the valuable time we have to conduct this training. So whether the training fall on this other times or fall on this other times, that is that's a concern. All right. But me, I believe what is important is how effective the training is and why we are having this training. Not because we are having this training because Tabas is coming or Kota is coming. Because when we are having our induction training with the Dawda Jallo, the former, the present Chief Justice, Minister of Justice, we had that training at the same time.
And it is done
induction
every year.
training was done by.
And it is every year Tubaski or Korita time.
Well, that's we have our training at that time.
No,
Yes.
but that is what we see in the vouchers.
Yeah, that's what you see. That's what I said. We have the training at that time.
That is when you opt to do it as a council.
As a council, yes. That's the time.
Council, are you done?
That will be all for this witness, Madam Chair.
Mr. Dibba, we have asked you to bring some certain documents for us.
Of course, yeah.
And you have clearly stated that your trip, there was no report.
Yes.
We would have loved to see the report. And there is also another issue about what is contained in page 2 of your statement, where you said, during the exercise, that is the first 2 lines on page 2, you said the daily rate was 400, totaling to 9,600 for each councillor.
Yes.
Instead of 10,000.
Yes.
But the vouchers we received and which we have seen, and which all of you signed, is 10,000 instead of 9,600.
That's true.
So that is incorrect.
Yeah, it should be 9,000.
It should be 9,000.
9,000.
So you have been honest when you said this was what was supposed to have been paid, but what you were paid was more than
what we work for.
What you needed to have been paid.
Yeah, what we work for, yes.
Yes. Thank you.
So the document they asked me to bring, that's a World Development Plan for 2019-2022 and a WDC account number. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much, Mr. Dibba.
Thank you.
For coming. And if in any case we will need you to clarify any issue,
okay,
we would do so. But the last question I would want to ask is that I did realize during your evidence you have said there are so many illegal dump sites, particularly in the Bakau area in the riverine, how engaged are you with your WDCs in terms of sensitization for them not to be dumping illegally in the drains and in those areas where it's very close to the water?
Yeah, that is why we have these, community outreach stations in order to people to avoid of doing such things.
What did you?
That's why we have we conducted with the community development officers together with the WDC members to go around in various wards and then talk to the people, sensitize them.
I am referring. No, I'm not talking to all the wards. I'm to the environment. That is a bigger committee at the level of council.
Yeah.
I am talking about you specific.
That's what I'm
saying. Diba,
yeah.
In your ward, how engaged are you with the WDC with respect to monitoring and sanitizing people, making sensitizing people for them to understand? Yeah,
we do that. We are always engaged on that. All right. Either the mosque, because any areas we clear, we always ask the imam to sensitize people not to dumps around the backyard or to create illegal dumps, because it always become a problem. All right. And sometimes when we have a meeting, we invite the community members, all right, in those particular areas that have been affected, because they are the very ones who always report that we have the legal dump site at this place. We have legal dumps at this place. So these people are committed. I told them, whoever come and you see the person dumping there, and then these legal dumps are created by yourself. So why can't you take an honesty to make sure that you stop people not to do something that is going to detriment to your environment? Because every now and then, calling me my attention, this has been created. But the person who has been created, we cannot caught them. We have the anti-littering. When the anti-littering team came around, they will not see anybody. All right? And then we have the lack of the human capacity to make sure to monitor all those areas to avoid people from throwing the waste in those areas. All right. As of now, like I'm giving an example. If you look at the Old Cape Road, coming to Radio Gambia, on the side base of both roads are full of waste. And the councils have been trying to make sure that these areas are clean and up to putting the no dump signboard there. But you see, when these women are going to the garden, they sometimes put the waste in their bucket. The moment they don't see anybody, they throw it. You see? Just very close to the government around that, and then you have the security officer station there. So we, as the citizens, have to take up responsibilities. We have to take up responsibilities. Let's try not to engage in something that's going to be detriment of our own environment.
Mr. Riva, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
So as I said, we please endeavor to bring these documents
Okay.
by Thursday, and in the event we need you to clarify certain issues for us, after looking at what you have submitted,
Okay.
we will call you to do so.
All right.
You are hereby discharged.
Thank you.
Please hand over, registrar, hand over this. This is a copy of one of the documents. It's almost 1 o'clock. We may rise.